night's young, it has just begun. As she puts her hand in mine, we wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild.
Alright, so in this section here, we're at MaskFest.
Yes, we are. We have to go check out these amazing masks in here. So many different vendors to see. So many different types of masks. Let's go check it out.
So, in this booth here, this is Sinister FX. And you have to look at their masks. They have a scarecrow type theme mask. It's original. I've never seen anything like it. It's so cool. And let's check out a few. This guy right here, this is Screech. How creepy is that Jackie? My goodness. I think this one here is Black. Is it Blackstone? I think this is Blackstone. I know this is Grunt. This one here makes me laugh. This is just Manny. Manny's just hanging around. And this one here is called Influenza. It's their version of a plague doctor, I guess. Very cool. So guys, this is Castle of Terror, and check out the QR code. He is one of our Michigan friends from Halfway to Halloween, and he has a brand new mask. Look at this. This is the Frost Wizard. Now, of course, we've seen these others. Dracula.
I still say he looks like Sean Clark.
This is Doom. And then this is another one of those Frost Wizards, but look at, he put a little cape over his head. Pretty awesome.
See this here?
Yes.
It's like 6 people have said the same thing, yeah.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
We got to see you up in Michigan in Ann Arbor for Halfway to Halloween.
Nice.
This is Zagoni Studios. I pronounced it right.
You did.
And this is all of their masks. These are so friggin' cool. So you gotta check this out. This is the Devil's Workshop. These masks are amazing. Here at MaskFest, I don't know, the game has been raised. You gotta look at the quality of these masks.
That's like that tree we just get. Well, that's why I was like, well, let's hang out tonight.
That's the one I was just looking at.
Yeah,
No, I leave for the airport around 4. That is crazy.
you leave when?
So right here we have Uncle Creepy. That is Deadhead 3. check out this bloody mummy. And this right here in the center is the special piece. It's a robot monster. Check this out. Okay, so here we are. We're with Ed and Marcia from Distortions, and I have my one question interview. Ed and Marcia, at what point did you realize that this was going to be the career path you were going to take to get you here today?
Okay, this is a three-part answer. I was in 3rd grade, somebody brings in a Famous Monster magazine. I look at the cover, which is 20 million miles to Earth, this Ray Bradbury monster, beautiful. I'm like, what is this magazine? I flip it over, I never even opened it, and on the back is Don Poe's mask. That was my trigger, and I was like, wow. Then, fast forward to the future, I was probably 23, and I started making masks, and I took one down to the local novelty store, and he wanted to carry them in the store. And I'm like, I can make money doing this? But I think when it really triggered that this was it, was Morris Costumes had started carrying our masks. Jim Lawrence had called, he'd seen our ads. And at some point when they really started ordering, and I'm not sure where that would have been, and I realized, wow, I can make a living doing this. That's why it's three-part. What is it for you?
How about you, Marcia?
So early 80s, I was going to UNC working in biology. And so I was working part-time at that point.
At Distortions.
At Distortions. And just in the paint room, so it's nothing monumental, but I'm in the paint room. Ed and I are painting. And I just fell in love with the art. I mean, you know, I didn't really have a background in art, but I just fell in love with it, and there you go.
Yeah, we made a monster lover out of her. I was a monster lover, she wasn't, but it all worked out.
Yeah, and that's our appreciation. First off, it's the art first,
Yeah.
because we know it's the creation part, right?
Yeah.
And then it's the fantastic end product. I mean, you guys do top line. You guys are, I call you guys the GOAT. You guys are the GOATs of the mask business. And thank you so much for giving me a little bit of your time, and continued success, and all the best to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I just wish I covered my camera. That's one of those body suit things that you just wear. Yeah. And that's Death Studio Revs.
It's good being on the Bow Show.
You do deserve it.
I absolutely deserve it, and I thank you for doing that.
I was extremely happy with this guy.
I want to write copy.
So it's a small.
I know. Do you remember you gave me one? No, I'll be like, we'll do a new anatomy. It's my friend Mark. Doing a sketch.
at David and Laura Lady Deluxe Mask. You've got to check these masks out. These are adorable, fun masks. Family friendly, more or less, on these, I would think. So come check these out. So here we have Wild Iris. She's watching you with that eye. We have Octopumpkin. Jackie Lantern.
Val, check this out. He is a psychotic Cyclops Scarecrow. And all I had to do was read the tag.
Yeah, Punk Skeleton here.
I would have never noticed that if you don't know that. You gotta use the eyeliner.
Alright guys, you have to check out this booth. It's Extreme Design FX, and they have some gnarly skeletons that have been decomposing forever. We gotta check this out. Hey Val, this one is called Fresh Kill. How fresh does this look? I mean, you're in the grocery business.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be serving that to my customers.
They also have some killer masks. Check these out.
Well, it's been dark. That's a little hard to do. I got dark in the movies. Also, I got away. It's water that was on. Yeah, it's like you take your shirt off. Like I took my shirt off.
Yeah, I got the lanyards out, and I got a few shirts in here.
Everyone found too. Christian did a building too. He did. I felt like that was kind of crazy to take it on.
Hey, you looking at me? You looking at me? You looking at me?
You talking to me?
No, I was
I'm
talking to him.
the only one standing here. Are you talking to me?
No, I was talking to him. Okay, so this is Russ at Turk Monster Mask. And Russ, I have one question for you. At what point did you realize that this was going to be your career path to get you here today?
Well, it's actually not my career. My full-time job is I'm in the toy industry. I'm a toy designer. Full-time, I design plush toys for a company. I'm a senior designer. But in the mornings, before work, and when I get home, I go to the basement workshop and I work on making monsters. So in a sense, when I'm home, I'm making scary things, and when I go to the office, I'm doing cute things. So it's a very good both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, it's a great balance.
Yeah, it really is. And sometimes I get to do plush that is kind of Halloween stuff, but it's kind of cute Halloween, nothing gory. But I get to do some vampires and werewolves and mummies and Draculas and stuff, but they're kind of cutesy. But I save the horror, scary stuff for when I'm home. But I've always, since I was a little kid, liked monsters and making things and drawing, and I got into sculpting and making molds in the 80s when I was in high school. And I made, I didn't really take the mask making seriously and really started really working at it till I bought my first house and I had an unfinished basement where I could really make a workshop, and that's in 2017. So since 2017, I really got back into mask making, and it had been 20 years since I made a mask.
Oh, wow.
So since 2017, I've made almost 90 full head masks.
Very, very cool.
A lot of work, and I've been working hard to improve and get better at sculpting. I take mask making, even though it's a hobby, I take it as serious as if it was my job, because I love doing it. So constantly pushing myself, and coming to MaskFest is great once a year because you get to be around all the people I talk to all the time, and we see each other once a year, but we pick it up just like we were hanging out yesterday. But the best thing is you get inspired by all the people that are better than you, and you go, oh yeah, I really got to work hard to improve. And you do improve if you push yourself, so I love coming to Mask. It's hard. You're hard on your feet, and it's exhausting, but it's great, because I look forward, I can't wait till next year, till 2025.
Yeah, we went to MaskFest last year, and it was in Indianapolis.
Yep, I was there.
And from just in 1 year's time, the game has been raised. Everybody has more detail, more quality to their masks, and I think that's a great thing.
Yeah.
As it keeps getting better and better, it's awesome for the industry.
Yeah, you should never be, even the people here that I admire as like the best, they even say, this morning, even Casey Love told me, he's even still learning. You should never be satisfied. If you think your stuff is great, it doesn't need to improve, then you're never going to do any good work. You need to constantly be wanting to improve. The best artists will never be satisfied. You want to always get better and learn new things. I mean, I learned new things this morning about, Casey showed an example of something that all of us, even Matt McNeil, were sitting around and we're going, oh, I never heard of that. It's a great trick. He showed about these 4 fingers, the space between your eye and your beginning of your ear should be approximately 4 fingers. And you can do that when you're sculpting a mask. These 4 fingers should be the distance between the eye and where the ear starts. I never knew that. It's a great tip.
Yeah, that's
I've
amazing
never heard of that
tip.
before. I mean, it depends. If you have really big hands, okay, it's not going to work. But approximately, it's a good tip. I learned that today. You should always be open to, I don't want to say open to critiques from everybody, because some people will give you their opinion and they don't know anything. But people that you admire, that are really good artists that you respect, if you ask their opinion, be open to.
I would call it innovation. Open to innovation, right? Improving what you already have.
Yeah, learn new tricks. Figure out new tricks on your own. I mean, don't be satisfied. Always yearn to be better.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for coming by.
All the best to you, and have a great day.
See you next year at MaskFest.
And make sure you follow Turk Monster Masks on their social media. Here are their QR codes. So this is Little Harvey Novelties, and check out these masks here. First off, the displays are out of this world. You can't buy the tombstones with the mask, but everybody wants to. Just look at the detail and quality. These are just plastic masks. And there's their QR code. Follow them on social media. Hey Val, I'm doing a Dougie selfie. Hey Val, I'm doing a Doug selfie. So in this booth here, this is Zach Studios. Check out these masks. This is the patient. I can totally understand why he needs some medical attention. Now this patient's grumpy. Probably the nurse had a bad bedside manner. And this one is probably my favorite, the Invader. Check this guy out. So this is Mr. Cole's Grave Robbers Union. You gotta check out these masks. It's amazing. Hey Val.
Yeah.
This is the oldest teenage Frankenstein I have ever seen in my life.
He is very creepy. Wouldn't want to run into him in a dark alley.
I don't care about the dark alley. Valerie, he's a 100-year-old teenager.